To build your large gondola, start by laying the back piece of the gondola face up on a table. Place the first large rounded piece on top. Line up the underside with the top edge of the windows. Make sure all the edges are aligned and the painted side faces the inside of the gondola. Add a screw to each side, angling down and into the back piece. Sink the screws in this spot enough so that the head doesn't stick out. Slide the roof of the gondola over the edge of the table and screw in from the back along the tops of the windows to secure the rounded piece. Take the second rounded piece and place it on top of the back piece. Line up the bottom edge, corners, and be sure the painted side faces the inside of the gondola. Screw the piece to the back using the same steps as the first rounded piece. Next, attach the back window supports. Notice that these pieces have a curved inset along one edge. This inset matches up with the edge of the window frame. Slide the side of the gondola over the edge of the table and screw in from the back to attach the window brace. Be sure to put a screw on either side of the break in the window frame to stabilize it. Repeat for the other side. The tapered back piece is added next. Place the painted side down and put the wide edge against the bottom of the gondola. Check the alignment and screw the tapered piece onto the main body by angling a few screws along the wide edge. Then, position the 5 bracer pieces on top. Look for the notches on the edge of the rounded piece to use for spacing. Screw the bracers onto the main body. Make sure the screws along the front edge are out of the way of the screws coming with the wrap. The black dots on the wrap will indicate where those screws go. After the bracers are secured, the small rounded piece fits into the notch at the bottom. Work the piece in and check the alignment of braces and all edges before attaching with screws. Like before, slide the gondola over the edge of the table and screw in from the back. Remember, the screws on the front of bracers will need to allow space for the wrap screws. Lay out the 3 pieces for the front window supports. Position the horizontal piece to fit into the notches of the vertical pieces and attach with screws. Stand the gondola upright and position the window support inside, against the front edge. The horizontal support piece should be toward the lower end. Make sure the support is centered left to right before attaching. Screw in from above and below to hide the hardware. Lay the gondola back down and place the large wrap over the gondola structure. Find the black dot in the middle of the bottom stripe and position it in the center of the notches on the rounded piece's edge. The bottom edge of the wrap should line up with the bottom edge of the gondola floor. Place a screw on the middle black dot and attach the center point of the bottom edge. Then, attach the center point of the top edge before moving on. Continue adding screws at the black dots, starting at the center dots and working towards the edges. Once it's time to secure the outer edges, start again with the middle screw and work outward, pushing any slack towards the corners. Use the same method to attach the smaller wrap to the lower part of the gondola. As always, check the position before adding screws and close gaps as you go. Once the wrap is in place, the roof pieces can be added. Place the white C-shaped piece on the top side of the gondola. The ends will fit over both sides of the tab that sticks out from the back piece. Add screws evenly along both edges to secure. Complete the assembly with the last rounded piece on top. Be aware of the hollow space underneath when placing your screws. To finish up, use a detail brush to carefully paint the screw heads roulette or cottage white to match the color they're sitting on. Don't forget to sprinkle some glitter on the cottage white while they're still wet. Let everything dry and your gondola is finished.